Fresh and Fit getting demonetized off of YouTube.
Yeah, I think.
Hold on, let me put my drink down.
How do y'all feel about this?
Let them boys live.
Sorrows and prayers.
I don't have a feeling because you can't move like how they was moving and expect not to get demonetized.
Yeah, to me it was like, okay, I'm doing all this triple K activity, whether it on the platform or not. All the people that are seeing it are referencing it whenever they're on like YouTube, and then the bashing of women, all that different stuff, and trying to get channels struck down for using your content on there, and if they're talking bad about you in any way, shape, or form, you're trying to get their channel taken down, all that stuff. So you got what was coming to you.
The woman bashing wasn't even the bad part. That wasn't even what got them demonetized.
That was the least worst thing they did. Honestly.
The woman bash, it was y'all false copyright striking other channels for using y'all content and reacting to them. YouTube has a policy telling you if you are falsely copyright claiming other channels, you will get your channel taken down.
We on that ass.
Like, so because y'all are doing that to multiple, like over 20 channels, y'all did that to. Y'all already had a strike there.
They're not even getting taken down though. They're just not.
Yeah, they're just not monetized. But that's
how dramatic they were.
That's like 85% of their
revenue.
They can't even donate to their live streams anymore.
That's how they was getting it because dudes was sending them $20 here, $40 here, $50, $100.
Who was
People
sending
call her a
money?
bitch. Dude. That girl on the red is ugly.
Copyright claiming. What else? Doing all the triple K stuff. The mustache man hand gesture, throwing on the hood, calling everybody different type of racial slurs.
Like just on straight coon behavior.
What's the mustache man hand?
The leader of the World War II party that lost.
Yeah.
Can't say their name because that's what gets you in trouble.
Oh, really? Okay. It does?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm never on YouTube anymore, to be honest, so I don't.
I mean, that's more so really when you could say it, but it's more so when you're getting monetized that they don't want you to say it. But YouTube pay you with advertisers' dollars. So like, if you're on YouTube going crazy like this, and you have and you're monetized, advertisers are paying you. Advertisers can say, "Hey, YouTube, we don't want to sponsor them anymore, because this is what they're showing." And then as soon as y'all not get monetized anymore, y'all 85% of y'all revenue or a very high number of y'all income is getting taken away. Because y'all want to go out and wild out without thinking of the ramifications that can come from it. That's y'all fault. I can't feel bad that you went out and did all this, and now you hurt and you shocked, and you want to tell everybody, man, it's Matrix out here. They just don't want y'all to get this message. That's not why y'all got demonetized, bro.
I thought it was so funny when Myron he started to.
Yeah, because he tried to say, like, men don't cry. Like, yeah, it sucks that this happened, but you gotta be tough. And you literally get up and leave. Like, yeah, it sucks that you lose it. You lose. They're easily losing. They're easily losing $250,000 a month. They're easily losing that much money because of this. Ooh. So yes, it's gonna hurt you. Yeah. But you chose to go wild out like that.
Yeah. Fuck it though.
The people at the people at the apartment building that they shoot in don't want them there anymore either.
Yeah.
But who would?
Shit, they was at a point where they can really have their own studio.
Y'all could have your own
studio.
They're
paying to shoot there.
Yeah, they probably had.
I mean,
it was a nice view though.
It's
so
Myron's,
it's really that view though. Too,
but it's Myron's apartment. And even though you're paying on time or paying this, that, whatever, if I'm your neighbor, if I live in that building and you constantly having different chicks come through here every single night and there's constant drama stuff happening every night, I wouldn't want to live with you. I wouldn't want you living here either.
Yeah, it's from all them girls they hooking up with in there. This and that and noise probably.
What they should have been doing. I'm not saying that they haven't, but what they should have been doing is working to build their own website. Build your own website, so if YouTube took this away,
put your own content up.
You can still have the donations and stuff come in on your own website. People, y'all true fans will come to your website. Might not make as much as y'all would on YouTube, but at least y'all still have something coming in.
Yeah. And then if they crowd really fuck with them, they're gonna follow them over to Rumble and shit. So that's what everybody been trying to do.
Yeah, but a lot of people not going to Rumble. And Rumble ain't gonna have the same type of money making money making abilities as YouTube.
Right now because of how many users and stuff on there.
It's really but how many people are truly gonna go over to Rumble?
It's a slow burn right now. They trying to get motherfuckers over there though. They signing a lot of motherfuckers.
You try, but it's hard.
I'm in the country.
Oh yeah, hell no. That's what I'm saying. It ain't gonna be easy, but shit, that don't mean you don't try.
True. I mean, hell, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing to lose at this point.
No, shit, they got to give them some. They have no competition.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like
no, they do. They have some, but it ain't like
not in the
same. It ain't as threatening.
Like who besides?
I forgot what it's called. It's a white dude. He does pretty much the same version.
Really narrowed it down.
Oh, that white dick.
I can't remember what it's called. To be honest, I can't remember what it's a lot more tamed version of theirs. The one the big chick was on there and she called herself a 10 and everybody's like making fun of her and everything.
That was a good one.
But do y'all know what I'm talking about now?
Lizzo.
No, I can't. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Like,
I'm saying, I mean, think that hard about that shit. They hear no shit.
Not, they're all like second tier, like this.
Yeah, they ain't got no real competition. Nobody that you really can put next to them, even though they not gonna be next to them. But it's like,
I mean, the user interface on YouTube is just so much better than everybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's called the so Whatever easy. Podcast.
Oh, you were talking about? I didn't know what you were
We thought you meant. We thought you meant. No, we were talking about. They were talking about YouTube competition.
Yeah, that's on
YouTube.
No, like YouTube.
The Whatever Podcast.
Apps against YouTube.
Oh,
that's what I was saying.
Videos against YouTube.
Okay. That's what I was saying. Like
video streaming or video showing platforms.
I
was like,
it's like a
website
podcast.
I
was
I thought y'all were talking about Fresh and Fit's competition.
No, there's a lot. I think
we already know it. I mean, people in the red pill.
I don't even call it competition, bro. It's more like clone to me.
Yeah,
no, it is one
cookie cutter.
I mean, Fresh and Fit technically was a clone of Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels is the one who like really kind of started off the whole.
But they kind of started around the same time.
They definitely.
Kevin Samuels helped them like kind of get more on.
Fucking with them.
Yeah, like their whole style is kind of different.
Because he definitely got on their show a couple times.
Well, Kevin Samuels started his first. After a few months and Kevin Samuels blowing, they started theirs. I'm not saying they stole the idea from Kevin Samuels, but they started theirs. Kevin Samuels went over there, tried to help them out, and he told them, hey, I go live at this time, like 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Like, y'all can go, blah, blah, but at this time I go. They start going at the same time as Kevin Samuels. So Kevin Samuels took it as a diss, like, bro, I told y'all this is the time I go. And now y'all are doing it. Okay, so I'm done fucking with y'all because y'all still in mine. Y'all still in. That's why he stopped going on to their show.
Yeah.
But yeah, these dudes, it goes to show like how beta male they were. They just made a lot of money and spoke what a lot of men actually feel, but they don't move the way that they preach.
Yeah.
I think they was faking it until they made it.
That's a lot of do as I say, not as I do. Because I can't do.
They were too far gone though, too.
I don't think they were.
Did they start that way or something?
I'm saying once they started getting a little bit of hype, they saw that you get any kind of attention from the internet, social media, and you take it and run with it. In my experience, at least.
And shit, they came on this bitch to make money. That's where they came on.
That too.
And they were just using the points that a lot of like lonelier men and men that have resentment towards women want to hear. And they gravitate towards that.
I think.
And then that's when
they was them niggas though.
That's what I'm saying.
Made them more of who they were.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
I think it made Fresh more. I think Fresh was the one that was legit trying, like faking it till I made it, and he's just like, he's just faking it on camera because like a lot of stuff when he's talking, you just like, I don't believe a word this dude is saying.
It was like
Myron. I believe that is who he is, but because he was so empowered by the fans and the money, that I can afford to be like this.
It's entertaining.
I wonder if Fresh still stands by that 1,000 bodies comment.
Man, listen,
do
we still stand by that?
For some entertainment.
That's all the niggas do.
I mean, they were the only fans of YouTube. Somebody said. Preach from Evan Preach called them the only fans of YouTube because they relied on all the money being sent in for people watching them.
Oh my god!
Like, yeah, that's the only fans of YouTube. I'm like, wow, that is a fire way of explaining that.
Yeah.
Your puppy bit me. I'm suing you.
Decent ones come through there.
You said what?
So they had some little decent ones come through the studio.
That's my issue with all these red pill shows. That's my issue with all these red pill shows. Y'all get. I mean, yeah, y'all get some women here and there that are like scholars, doctors, lawyers. Y'all even had some porn stars on there. Y'all had women of a bunch of different backgrounds, but a lot of times it was just chicks on Instagram y'all met that look good. Like, hey, you want to come be on the podcast? Y'all come on the podcast, then we shit on y'all for 3.5, 4 hours.
Like, they knew what was up.
Like y'all got.
They knew how to shit on them though. That's what made it entertaining. They knew how to shit on them.
Hey, they had their
mastered
publicity.
Yeah, like they had this really good like line of questioning, like and ways to set them up to get a certain type of answers that they want to suit their arguments better.
But then the women that actually gave them legit pushbacks, you see how they acted when they were like, when they get back into a corner and they have no out, they try to switch the subject or they try to flip it completely around on them. They couldn't. Myron got better out of getting out of holes like that.
Yeah.
But like,
that's what I'm saying, bro, you in a room full of women.
It reminds me
trying to argue with you what women. They do best. You gotta you in the ring.
What you mean by that?
You in the ring every with a whole bunch of lions trying to back your ass up.
What you mean by that?
You going to battle.
But like a lot of times it was just a lot of women who very self-absorbed that never really thought about it from the other perspective. So when he was speaking, it's like, oh, okay. Like, I never thought of it this way. But then the women that actually have thought that way and, like, stay calm the whole time was just challenging them a little bit. Kind of reminds me of, like, how feminists argue. You give them the slightest pushback on their flawed thinking, and it's just, like, meltdown. Like, they don't have a comeback, so they just start insulting or whatever. That's how a lot of these red pill people do. As soon as they have a pushback on something that don't make sense, meltdown. Rollo Tomasi, when he tried to say, like, the best ways for dudes to, like, quickest way to become a high value man, he said one of the top 5 things to do is get a vasectomy at like 18.
I think.
Boy, don't you ever tell them motherfucking little boys that, boy.
Vasectomy in your 20s or something, I think it was. But yeah,
it was something like get a vasectomy very early.
Yeah, like trying to.
And then when people was asking him like, why does getting a vasectomy at this age? He's like melting down, like he don't have a legit good reason as to why.
Dick discipline, yes.
Yeah, it sounds like an excuse to not have discipline. Like y'all preach that, like you need to be a high value man.
They preach discipline. They don't preach dick discipline. Part of just regular discipline is dick discipline.
Some of them do be preaching dick discipline.
Most of them don't.
It's a lot of they preaching. Most of them don't. Even the fucking Fresh and Fit guys.
They just say be careful who you sleep with. They never say practice dick discipline. No, because they say you got to have sex with at least 50 women before you decide to tie down with a woman. That's not dick discipline.
50 is
you can stretch a good 50 out. It ain't got to all be 50 straight.
Smashing 50 women in a 10-year. So, like, let's say you start fucking at 18 till you're 28. That's a lot of women to smash in that time frame.
I know niggas that did that in a year, bro.
50 women in 10 years?
That's not a lot.
That's 5 women a year.
That's 5 women a year. That's not a lot. Especially
I'm not gonna lie, you ain't
younger years.
Wait, hold on. The reason I think it's a lot is because damn, you ain't dated not one of them like for an extended period of time.
A steady moment.
So there had to be if you dated any of them, there were like big, like short instances where you got racked up numbers.
Like don't make it a habit, but
it's a habit at that point. Minimum 5
how is it
a year.
Not?
Think about that.
Look at the data. Like, do I need to get? I need to get a graph.
Bro, 18 to 28. There you go. That ain't bad. You still young. You still got time to settle down.
Some of them women, you could have had a gap. You could have hit like 10 in 1 year.
Yeah,
you took a little break.
Exactly, and then catch up.
Catch up
to meet your 50 quota is what I'm saying.
Y'all niggas is wild.
He hit these streets again.
I forgot about the quota
like
already.
That's not that wild.
Man, ain't that wild.
1 year you might have 15, 20. You might have a good year.
The discipline, yeah, I don't know. That is questionable discipline.
You might be in them streets. Is this the women you pick?
A good 50 man. By the time you're 28.
That's not I mean,
it is a lot.
It is a lot.
For the average nigga, that's a lot.
I'm not judging. No,
for the
like
average
you
nigga,
do
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
You fucking.
That's a lot for
an average nigga.
That's a lot.
A nigga with money might get that many. Because all I gotta do is flash my money, and a lot of chicks bust it wide open.
Yeah.
One of my exes. Oh my god, I hate I'm bringing this up now. But when we dated, this was like 4 or 5 years ago now. But you know how women like to ask you that question, like, how many bodies you got?
Oh, I always ask.
Yeah, like they just like uncontrollable urge to need to know the answer to this.
Like
question.
I try to suck it down, I'll be in the bed like, so.
Yeah, like, and it's just out of nowhere.
Have you did this too?
Yeah.
Immediately as soon as it's done. So I just want to know. Can I ask you something?
Yeah, exactly. So that conversation ends up popping up, and I'm like, at the time, I don't know, I was like 2021. I'm like, oh, I think it's like 7 or 8, whatever. And then I'm like, all right, what's yours? Because she was surprised. Like, her eyebrows went up. She was like, oh, okay. Like, damn. And she hesitated for a second. And then she goes, I'm pretty sure she said like 53. And I'm like, wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, she laughed you a couple times.
And then you started doing the math.
Yeah,
you started sweating.
You were only a year and a half older than me.
She told you this. She literally out her own mouth.
Yes, bro.
Told you that. Like, Josh, you ain't bullshit with me right
now.
now.
You have to say it first.
That's dumb. Yes, bro. She told me that straight.
You have to say it first, and then she feels comfortable, just like,
she a pit. I fuck with her.
She was fucking.
Yeah, she a bitch. Like she told you.
I don't.
You know how many girls would want to admit?
Yeah.
5 niggas?
Like, they would lie about 5.
She said 53. You got her. Hey, that pussy been around the block. That motherfucker knows.
Spun that bitch a couple times.
You're like, no pressure. I'm good.